Kat. In today's video, we're going to show you how to do 3
easy
and inexpensive
DIYs
inspired by Kirkland and Pottery Barn candle holders.
It's so easy that your kids can even do it with you.
All right, let's get started.
Alright guys, so for this first DIY, what you're going to want to do is grab a glass candle holder, some decorative rope. I think this one was the 9.5 foot rope. And then your hot glue gun and some glue sticks. So you want to start off by taking your hot glue gun, putting some of it on the bottom of your candle holder, and pressing the rope on there just to secure it. And you're going to do that just a couple times. So you want to wrap this rope all the way up to about the mid point of the candle holder. And this candle holder was such a cute and easy project to do. Sophia and I were able to do this within like 5 minutes, no, not even 5 minutes, like 3 minutes it took us. It was really cute. I know on Kirkland's, they have, this is where this one's came from, is the one at Kirkland, I think it was on sale when I saw it, and it was $13 or $14. And the one that we made only cost us $2 to make. And this would be so stinking cute. Like if you had like a coastal theme home, or even like a farmhouse theme decor, like just making a couple of these and just putting them and scattering them all throughout your house. I mean, that just as little accents, that would be so cute. Again, just remember, you just want to wrap the rope up until the midpoint. I have no idea what the original price of this candle holder was, but the one on sale, like I said, was $14. Okay, so at this point, you want to take some rope and you want to cut 2 pieces, roughly identical sizes. And then you're going to take one of the ropes and your hot glue gun, and you're just going to put some glue onto your candle holder and take the end of the rope and just secure it to the glue just like this. You're going to want to make it like a loop, like kind of a basket handle. And you're going to do the same thing to the other side. Alright, so with the rest of the rope, you're just going to continue wrapping it around until you just run out of rope. Guys, I can't tell you how easy and fast this was, and how similar it looked to the Kirkland's wrapped rope hurricane candle holder. You'll see in a minute. I put a picture up. Alright, voila, there you go. How cute. And the one that I posted for you, that's the one from Kirkland's. Again, they wanted like $13 for it, and that's the one I've made. It really looks like the one from Kirkland's. Alright, so for our next DIY, what you're going to want to do is head over to Dollar Tree. Again, Dollar Tree has a bunch of these different vases. And the one I got was the cylinder-looking vases. They had a tall one and a smaller one. I bought both. And then with the same candle holders that we made with our first DIY, you're gonna purchase 2 of those. And then some stones or rocks. You can even go in your backyard or like a playground and collect some rocks. And then these LED lights. Okay, so now that we've collected all our materials, you're going to take those longer cylinders and you're going to fill them up with the rocks. Next, take the smaller vases or vases and just stick them right into those cylinders. Just like that. And then you're going to take those LED lights or candles and put those right in. With these, they have a little screw in the bottom of them, which I didn't know. You're just going to want to unscrew that. That was kind of a pain in the butt, but it was definitely worth the $1. So you're just going to unscrew that and remove that paper tag that's on there. Listen guys, you can use these as like all year round or as like a really pretty like tablescape for the holidays, or I mean there's so many different things you can use these like faux candle floating candle holders. They're so pretty. And the one on Pottery Barn, I think I want to say they wanted either between like $40 to $60, and I made mine, everything together was $8. So that's how they look. I think they came out super cute. I wish that the candles were a bit thicker, but again, for $1 you can't really beat that. Here they are again. I think they came out so cute, and again, they would be so cute for like a coastal theme or just for the holidays. Like you can put like pine cones in there or whatever. Speaking of the holidays, I decided to kind of jazz mine up. I took these LED Christmas lights. They come in a bunch of different colors. I think like red, yellow, greens, blues. And the one I bought, I think it was blue or white. And I also purchased these batteries as well from Dollar Tree. Alright, so the idea of this is because although we have the candle at the top, I wanted to kind of jazz it up a little bit. So I removed the rocks from the taller cylinder and put the battery pack at the bottom of the cylinder. Now, I suggest that you make sure that the switch is facing up so that way you're not digging through the rocks trying to switch off the lights. And you're just going to want to arrange the lights in any way that you want. That's what I'm doing here now. And then go ahead and stick that one right back in, just like that. Alright you guys, there you go. Look, they came out so good. I was so impressed. And I hope that you guys try this out. This was very, super fast, super inexpensive. And again, your kids can go ahead and be a part of it. They can put the rocks in there with you. And this was really fast. I just love how this turned out. And I would use it for other holidays as well. Okay, so for our final DIY, what you're going to want to do is purchase some mixing bowls. Again, these were found at Dollar Tree. I think they come in I know they come in 2 different sizes. They come in a bigger and a smaller size. And then you're going to want to purchase some candles. I purchased the bigger bowl, and I purchased 2 candles just in case, and I only used 1. You want your hot glue gun and some hot glue sticks. Some paint. I'm using the Rust-Oleum copper metallic paint. I think I spent like a total of $3 or $4 for that at Walmart. And lastly, you're going to want your decorative rope. I love this rope. That stuff like comes in handy. Every time I go to Dollar Tree, I go and purchase myself some rope. It's like a staple. Okay. And then, sorry, not lastly, this is going to be the last thing. You're going to want some clay. Okay. I bought mine at Joann's. I think it was like $6 for it. Don't have to buy this clay. You can definitely get like Play-Doh and do the exact same thing that I'm doing here. But if you do purchase this clay, I do recommend that you use water with it, because if you do it dry, pieces break up and it's really annoying when you're rolling it out. But if you do it with water, it's a lot more malleable and a lot easier to shape. So I made a mistake to not use water at first. I just used it dry. I wish I did do water at first. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, so make sure that you have that piece long enough that it wraps around the entire rim of the bowl. Okay, that gives it like a faux like bell thing that you're trying to go for. Now you're gonna make the handle. I wish I made the handle a lot bigger. I don't know what I was thinking with the tiny little handle. The one in Pottery Barn, they definitely had a much larger handle. Now you want to remove the paper that's stuck on the bottom of the bowl. Again, I would suggest make sure you remove all of the paper from the bottom of the bowl, because once you spray paint it, it shows and it's so annoying. Okay, and if you do decide to purchase this clay, it takes 24 hours for it to dry. And then once it's completely dry, you're going to take your hot glue gun and on the rim of it, you're just going to put the glue around it. And then just go ahead and place it down back onto the bowl. And do the same thing for your other side. And with this one, when it dried, it created a crack, which was really annoying, but that was okay. We were able to fix it. All I did was take my hot glue gun and seal the crack with the glue. If you want it to be more secure, I suggest either using like E6000 or super glue to secure it a little bit better. But hot glue works just fine. All right, voila! Yay! Okay, this is the kind of shape that you want, like that acorn bell shape. Now it's time to spray paint. You're going to take your spray paint and just spray all over your bowls, covering everything. I was so impressed with this spray paint. It dried so quickly. I think it was like 15 minutes in between. I was impressed. I definitely would purchase this again for sure. Okay, so next you're going to take a pot of water and your candles, and you're going to just put them into your water. So I made the mistake of not having my water boiling. Big mistake, don't do that. Also, another mistake that I made was the pot was too small. So I definitely would recommend making sure that the candle is completely submerged, not completely, just until the rim submerged into water, because mine did not melt completely. Okay. So here it is, now that it's nice and dry. I didn't like the way it looked. I wanted it a more rustic feel, or not rustic, like a rusty feel to it. So what I did is I took some brown paint and some black paint and just mixed those colors together until I got the desired, shade that I wanted. Alright, so completely ignore this part. I don't know what I was thinking. Well, I know what I was thinking. I wanted a wash of rust, and it was just a wash of mess. So avoid the water, don't do it, just use your paint, and just stipple it on there with a sponge brush. Or any brush. You don't have to use a sponge brush. I just happen to have sponge brushes, and that's what I used. So okay, here we go. That's what it looks like when it's dried. Now you're going to take your decorative rope and you're going to glue it together just like this. And originally I wanted to tie a knot, but I didn't like the way that looked. So instead what I did is made these quote-unquote faux knots. I'll kind of show you how I did that. I took 2 small pieces of rope and just glued them down and wrapped it around that longer piece of rope, just like this. I think this turned out and looked a lot better than what if you were to like tie a knot. That's just my opinion. If you prefer to just tie a knot, then all means go ahead and do that. That will work just as good. I was just trying to make sure it looked similar to the one at Pottery Barn.
No more let sins and sorrows grow, no thorns infest the ground. He comes to make his blessings flow, for as the curse is found.
Alright, you guys, there you go, your faux bow, or your faux knots. Alright, so as you can see, the one at Pottery Barn, they were selling the smaller one for $30 and then the large one for $60. And the one I made was only cost me about $4. I think it came out super cute. And I loved it. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks. Bye guys.